I was at a meeting. I was at a meeting with Tun Badawi just now, and I've just come straight from there. That's why I'm late, and I apologize. Just to recap a little bit, I can tell you that Tun Badawi did say to me that he welcomed the Agong's statement, and it was his view that we should abide by what was stated there. I informed Tun Badawi that that was a decision we had already made. Last night, in an emergency meeting, the steering committee met, and we had already made a decision. We will abide by what His Majesty has said. There is a statement and which explains basically, if I could just read that out to you. Bersih 2 mengucapkan setinggi-tinggi penghargaan kepada Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong atas sokongan Baginda terhadap aspirasi rakyat jelata untuk reformasi sistem pilihan raya. Bersih 2 akan patuh kepada titah Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong untuk berdialog ke arah mewujudkan satu konsensus nasional bagi reformasi sistem pilihan raya dan proses pembangunan demokrasi di Malaysia. Bersih 2 memohon menghadap Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong untuk mempersembahkan isu-isu yang diambil berat oleh rakyat jelata serta aspirasi bagi reformasi pilihan raya dan proses pembangunan demokrasi untuk dilaksanakan dengan segera selaras dengan kehendak Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong untuk rekonsiliasi nasional. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeking an audience with His Majesty, the King, and we are hoping to see His Majesty as soon as possible. Once we do that, we will make an official announcement to the press.
So you are seeking to meet the King?
Yes. We will make an announcement after we communicate our decision to the King. We will abide by what the King has advised.
Will the King respond before?
We will see. We're trying to seek an audience because we want to communicate our decision to His Majesty first before we announce it to the public. Oh, definitely. We're trying to see His Majesty ASAP. Oh, then we will go ahead and we will make the necessary announcement.
The wedding will proceed?
No, we will make the announcement at that stage. As I said, I think it's very clear, we are going to abide by the advice of His Majesty.
So, Dato', are you saying if the King says you shouldn't have the rally, you will scrap the rally?
Yes.
Is the King stepping beyond his constitutional role?
I think, okay, where that is concerned, we welcome what His Majesty has done. It is timely, it is a timely intervention. It is a necessary intervention. As I say, as far as Bersih 2 is concerned, we are a peaceful movement. We have always wanted this to be a peaceful movement. And the idea was to communicate our views as to electoral reform in a peaceful manner. Unfortunately, events not caused by us over the past 1 month has resulted in a series of events which has caused severe injustices to supporters of Bersih. We have been very unhappy with that situation. We also believe that there were elements who were publicly trying to use scare tactics against Bersih supporters. We believe there were tactics used to raise tensions, none of which was the doing of Bersih 2. Not one of which was the doing of Bersih 2. So we welcome, yes. Yeah. Yes. Sebelum? Yes. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Please give me time. We want to communicate our decision to His Majesty before we make the announcement to the public. So bear with us. You will know very shortly, officially, what we are planning to do. Sorry? Well, we will make the announcement. We will make the announcement once we see His Majesty. We have made a decision actually last night. So we just want to communicate to His Majesty and we will make the announcement. We want, as a matter of respect, we want to communicate to His Majesty first and we will make the public announcement. We are trying to arrange for that straight, right now. And this is, we are also happy with the timely intervention by Tun Abdullah Badawi, and I think we all want to resolve this in the best interests of all concerned. Sorry? We are, yes, they have. By today, we are going to try and get an appointment as soon as possible. Well, it's up to His Majesty, of course. Yes. Yes, yes, oh yes, absolutely. In fact, I think, has it gone? Yes, the letter has gone. No, he called to see me to also try and assist in resolving this issue. And that's why I was late, because I had a meeting with Tun Badawi. Yes, yes, to resolve this. Yes, yes. Well, no, I think I'll make all the necessary announcements. Please bear with me. I will make all the necessary announcements after our audience with the King, if the King agrees to see us. Yes, yes, absolutely, yes, yes.
We will discuss with the Agong.
Yes.
And we will abide by whatever decision that we made with the Agong. That's all we can say.
We suggest the press do not second guess what His Majesty would suggest.
That's right.
Show some respect. Are you from, which press are you from? No, the gentleman. Which press are you from? Yeah. So be very careful. Do not second guess. Do not second guess.
Anyway, I think you understand what I'm saying. All right. So please bear with us. We want, don't distort what we have said. We want to communicate. Please respect our decision to communicate with His Majesty first before we make the final announcement. So please respect that.
No, we will.
No, we are doing our best to do. We will keep you updated.
Tell them not to preempt.
We will keep you updated as to that.
Can I add something? Actually, we also must remember, you must respect the institution of monarchy. I mean, so we have to communicate. Since his appeal was to us, Bersih, we have to communicate to him first before we can tell all of you, tell the public
as a matter of respect. That's what we want to do.
As a matter of respect to the institution of monarchy.
Further a bit addition on this, the King appeals to the government and the Bersih. We are responding to the King's appeal, so we're seeking an audience with him. And any official announcement will be made after meeting, having the audience.
That's all.
Yeah, we will take that a day at a time. We will still make an announcement. All right. If we don't get an audience, we will still make the. We will then make the announcement. We agree with what has been stated. With the sentiments of the expressed by His Majesty. or we will abide by the sentiments expressed by His Majesty that there should be discussion.
The statement is made independent of before meeting Tun Abdullah. So that was our decision.
That was last night. I communicated to him that we had already decided the same thing.
So, Tun Patla also agreed the stand of Bersih on this matter. I mean, of this statement.
I didn't show that to him, but just basically that
Maybe your
we
question
should
should be
resolve it.
directed to Tun Badawi.
Okay.
Dr. Ambiga, is it right to say that there's a chance the rally won't go ahead?
I think, you won't have to wait long for an announcement.
Yeah,
So just hold back and let me just make the announcement.
Why don't you wait till we...
See the king.
Let's not speculate, because the worst thing, we don't want to mislead the public. Don't speculate anything just yet. We will make the announcement shortly.
Still many days.
Pertemuan tu permintaan Dr. Abdullah Badawi ataupun macam mana?
No, he asked to see me. Tun Abdullah Badawi asked through a mutual friend to see me.
The reason?
To see how we can resolve the impasse as it was standing at that point.
Where is it and how long?
Sorry, this morning. I saw him this morning.
So this is not
necessary.
excuse me,
But
sir,
the
where you
decision
from?
to abide by the Agong advice was made last night.
Yes, yes.
By the committee, steering committee, yes. The decision has been made.
Whether to have the rally or not lies with the king.
You're asking the same question, my friend.
Can we hold back, and when I make the announcement, you will know. You will know.
So whether you meet
sorry.
the king or not meet the king, anything will be said only after.
Yes,
Yes.
after we
Thank you.
receive.
That's
Yeah,
very good.
please just give us that little bit of space to.
Say about Najib's comment this morning that it will provide a venue. Oh yeah. For birthday. He said.
I mean, that is something that I'll have to discuss with because it just happened this morning. We haven't had a chance to discuss that with the steering committee. So when we make the final announcement, we will cover all those issues as well.
What about the two MPs that were arrested?
Well, all these arrests are shocking. And I would have thought that after the announcement by His Majesty that the authorities concerned will at least hold their hand in relation to the Bersih issues. So I'm really rather surprised that they proceeded. Isn't that correct? Wasn't it after the arrests were after His Majesty made the announcement? So I'm rather surprised that they proceeded with that step. As far as the arrests and detention under EO of the Party Socialist Malaysia Exco, we denounced that in the strongest terms. Let me be very clear, as a lawyer, there is no difference between the ISA and the EO. You cannot fool the people by using the EO on the pretext that you're not using the ISA. It's the same thing. And we denounce it in the strongest terms. Dr. Jayakumar is a highly respected, highly responsible member of Parliament who is treated so shabbily. And we want to express our utter disgust and shock at the way in which they are treated. And I think they should be released immediately. We call for their immediate and unconditional release.